This by the government of Hungary has denigrated and misrepresented our job and purged civilian community for the sake of policy profit, with tactic unparalleled in the story of the Europe Association, told OSF CEO Patrick Gaspard. The Magyar by the government could not be achieved for commentary. For informal trip to Poland on Monday, Orbán outlined the Halt Soros Pact as one of the largest essential issues in the poll. The draft would drag an current law adopted recent June how imposes restrictions on non-government organizations' reception overseas financing. He's nearly identical to Russia's Overseas Broker Act, that has been utilized to fracture downward on opposition sounding and freelance print. Claims of domestic safety hazard. Hungary is now creature studied by the Europe trial of judiciary above recent years' law, that could violation Europe Association laws on the complementary motion of equity and infringe freedoms fixed in the EU's Charta of Basic Rights. The law was one of a multitude gone for Orbán's history 8-year in force. How tight regulation on the print, center banking, constitution trial, and NGOs. Europe Association leaders include alerted how these laws would erode the nation's democratic state. Soros supporting for refugees escaping Africa and the Medium East in latter year has done him a goal for Orbán's Order Wing coalition, that is now incoming its tertiary serial period and campaigned on a virulently against immigrant and against refugee plate. Address the Halt Soros law. The OSF's Gaspard told how it had be unfeasible to defend the safety of our operative and our personnel in Hungary of random by the government intervention. On to the OSF declaration. The organization will go on to supporting Magyar civilian society groups on issues such as formation, clarity, and print liberty. Next, the Go to Berlin. Go follows $18 trillion invest in OSF. Soros fled Hungary for Britain in the 1940s to flee by the Nazi invasion. His household after immigrated to the joint state, wherever Soros became one of the largest success investors in the planet. More than rather than 100 personnel members will be struck by the Go to Berlin, 60% of whom are Magyar citizens, onto OSF. This foundations are take relevant steps concerning the security and so being of such struck by the office space resettlement, the organization told in a declaration.